Hello, friends. I'm continuing my tale of maritime adventures. Let me remind you that part of the rapeseed cargo was unloaded during our first stop in Constanța, after which we were sent to the inner anchorage for a few days. Later, we were moored alongside a massive bulk carrier to offload the remaining cargo. During our stay, I managed to visit the city a couple of times, explore the sights, and indulge in the delicious local cuisine. Let me share the details of these events with you. At the inner anchorage in Constanța, we replenished our fresh water supply from a barge captained by a blonde woman. The crew of the barge were avidly fishing for horse mackerel at the stern. As night fell, we were treated to the sight of a breathtakingly large moon, hanging low over the port like a magical lantern. The next day, we spent our time chasing seagulls off the main deck and attending to ship maintenance. During my routine inspection, I noticed giant jellyfish drifting alongside the hull, while schools of horse mackerel swam nearby. Finally, the day came for us to enter the port. We were moored alongside a massive bulk carrier to transfer the remaining rapeseed cargo. After securing fenders, a gangway was lowered, allowing us to cross the crane ship and bulk carrier to reach the shore. We opened the cargo holds and unloading resumed. The enormous silos and their sheer number were truly awe-inspiring. Nearby, a gigantic drilling rig loomed over the water. Unloading proceeded swiftly, and soon, the first hold was completely emptied. This area was teeming with various birds feasting on our scattered cargo. day, I decided to venture into the city. The journey to shore was no easy task. I had to climb a suspended gangway onto the crane ship, cross a bridge to the bulk carrier, and then descend to the quay. On the bulk carrier, I greeted the officer on watch.
Morning.
Impressed by the sheer size of the ship, even though it was only half loaded. Reaching the dock, I had to navigate through a line of wagons and climb over some of them to make my way to the pier. At one point, I even slipped on scattered rapeseed and fell onto the ground. Around the port, I spotted a vehicle decorated with colorful artwork, adding a touch of whimsy to the industrial surroundings. The sunny weather promised a delightful and eventful day. Strolling along the waterfront, I admired the famous Constanța casino before heading to the city center. The area was vibrant with restaurants and showcased impressive architecture. The archaeological museum stood prominently, its grandeur commanding attention. Nearby, I found a statue of Ovid on the square named after him. One of the mosques in the heart of Constanța reflected the city's rich cultural diversity. I also visited a museum, which was truly fascinating, though that's a story for another time. Turned out just as wonderful. After wandering the streets of Constanța and stopping by the local duty-free shop, I decided to dine at a charming restaurant. The place was bustling, the food exquisite, and the ambience serene, with soft music playing in the background as patrons engaged in leisurely conversations. After a hearty meal, I couldn't resist treating myself to a delicious ice cream cone. Eventually, it was time to return to the ship, retracing my steps through the dark. Along the way, I encountered a stray cat wandering beneath the wagons. Once back on board, I logged my outing in the shore leave book. Not long after, the unloading was completed, and we set off once more on our journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed the video.